All right, back again with one more update looking at the dividend income portfolio. So what we're looking at right now is actually my Google Sheet where I'm tracking everything. I think what I'm going to do is switch between Google Sheets in one video and then just back to Wealthsimple for the next, and I think alternate between the two as we go. But I am using Google Sheets to track everything. It's pretty useful because we can see the active or like the live stock price and track every time I put a dividend payment or a deposit, etc. So yeah, looking at the account, I've invested $2,010, and the total account balance is just shy of 2,060. So that means we're up 2.35%. Obviously, this is going to change, but that's what it is right now. And I've got some lines in here, like the estimated dividend income for the next year and the next month, based on the current stocks that I have in the portfolio. And it's cool to see that I've been at this just for about a month and a half now and already going to be seeing over $100 in annual income just because I've put some money into this account. And also this one is just divided by 12 just to get some perspective on what that is per month. So if we hop into the portfolio, you can see all of the stocks that I'm holding right now. If we go over one cell, yeah. So we've got the spark line on the right. This is just 1 year of information, just for a quick reference to look at. And then I formatted it so if it's green, we're up. If it's red, it's down. And then, yeah, we can have everything. We have all the information in here that we need. The ticker, annual dividend. This is something that we have to put in manually, as well as the ticker and actually the sector as well. But everything else, I've set it up so it is automatic, even the name, etc. Number of shares, you'll see that on the transaction page when we get there. Basically, you can see that I'm tracking the average buy price, the current price, and the amount I've invested into each company, and so then also the current value of that holding, and then we obviously have the gain and loss, and then the dividend yield as well. And then here, again, just tracking from that particular holding, what is my estimated annual dividends, and what have I actually received so far in this account. And keep in mind, this account has only been open for about a month and a half, so these are all, the ones that have a dividend are all pretty small, and there's a lot of zeros that are waiting to eventually get some numbers in there. But yeah, we're holding TransAlta Renewables, Shaw Communications, Bank of Nova Scotia, Aecon, Granite, H&R Real Estate, Fortis, the list goes down. I actually picked up quite a few more since the last video. Ryokan, TD, Telus, Brookfield Renewables, Algonquin Power, Great-West Life, and Manulife. You'll notice, I think, at the beginning, some of the holdings are a little bit more. I've invested $300 or over $100 in a lot of these. Oops. And then if we come down to the bottom, I just picked up a few stocks in each of these companies, just like one or two. And I think the plan going forward is generally, if stocks are dropping in value, if they're being highlighted red here, they're indicating that their current price is below my average buy price, then that's going to be an indication to me personally that I might be looking to buy some of those while they're down, so I can reduce my average buy price for that particular company that I hold. But yeah, this is a bit of a summary page. If we go into the next tab, we have the pie chart. This is just a sector breakdown of all of the different sectors that I'm holding. I manually put these in, so I hope I got them right. If not, I might be changing them. I know I put in a couple companies, the renewable companies in as energy, but I think people might classify them more as utilities. I don't really know. I'm working on that. No big deal. This is just for my reference only. The dividend chart, again, you can see I just opened the account in September, and it is still currently October. We're only about halfway through. So as we get through further, this is going to start building out, and hopefully these dividends are going to rise over time. And then I also here have a tab just for deposits and withdrawals, and I put one in here in October 14th. Yep, there we go. That's just tracking all of the deposits. I haven't withdrawn anything yet from the account. If we come into transactions, these are all of the buys that I've done, and I'm tracking the sales as well, but again, I haven't sold anything yet. And again, back on the portfolio page, this is where I'm like taking the average of certain values, using lookup functions to get the average buy price. When we go to the next tab, dividends, again, I'm putting these in manually as I get notifications that I've received dividends. I put these in, and it all updates throughout the rest of the spreadsheet. And then I've got one last tab down here for a watch list of just some stocks that I'm interested in. I might end up buying eventually, I might not, we'll see. But these are just ones that I've heard about that I'm thinking of. And again, put a spark line here just for quick reference, and inputted their dividends so we can see their yield and the general trend. But yeah, that should be good enough, I think, for this update. As you can see, it's up a little bit. I'm starting to use Google Sheets to track this. And I think eventually I will make a video showing exactly how to make this the same spreadsheet with all of the lookup functions and the formulas and everything, so you can make one as well. But that will be its own video and separate from the portfolio updates itself.